morning everyone, welcome to the mat today. We're going to be doing a mixed class with yoga and Pilates and working out how that core strength comes into play in our yoga practice. We're needing 2 bed pillows if you've got them today. We're going to start lying on our mats and opening through the whole body with the breath. Over onto your mats today. I've got 2 beautiful looking pillows here, they're gorgeous. And you're going to put them on the mat and you sit in front of the pillows, so my bottom is off the pillows. And as I lie down, I can come back over the pillows and it opens out my chest and opens my arms, and I can open my knees. I've got my knees, my soles of my feet together, and my knees are open in what we call Baddha Konasana in yoga. It's quite comfortable. If you find that that's not great for your hips, then just have your knees bent like this or straight. Either way, but it's the opening of the chest and the whole rib cage and belly that I want you to get from lying on the pillows. So you make sure your head is actually on the pillows as well. And just close your eyes now and breathe here. And feel the openness of the whole front of your body. And start to naturally deepen your breath. The whole front body is open for breath, and it's a vulnerable pose as well. It's like you're opening yourself up to the world, and this opens us up to possibilities. You're in a safe place to be able to do that, and throughout our practice today, we're using it as a nurturing practice to nurture our whole being, our physical body, our mental body, and our spirit body. And as we do that, we allow ourselves to be a bit more open, perhaps a little bit vulnerable, and that breaks down some barriers in order for us to go further into things in our lives. So see if you can get a smooth flow of breath coming in and breath going out of the body. Breath coming in and breath going out. And I'm going to let you use whatever breathing is comfortable for you. If you want to use the breath in and out of your nose, if you want to use in through the nose and out through the mouth, you can as well. Usually in yoga we use in and out through the nose, and in Pilates we're often doing in through the nose and out through the mouth. So I'm going to allow you to choose whatever comes naturally for you today. But really feel the breath travelling down into below the ribs and right down into the belly. This is a way of arriving and connecting in our bodies. And opening to the intention of possibility and nurturing ourselves into that possibility. Just 3 more beautiful breaths here. And bringing the knees up, and we'll roll off the pillows now. So roll off the pillows and lie flat on your mat. I'm just going to pop my pillows over there for a moment. And pop yourself down, lying on your mat. Bending your knees, feel the spine now connect to the floor a little more or to the mat. And once again, hopefully you can continue some of those smooth flowing breaths in and out of the body. Taking your arms wide out to shoulder height and feel the shoulder blades connect to the floor. Bring your feet and knees together. Breathing in, exhale, just let the knees twist to the right and the head to the left. Then breathe in, bring them back to the centre and take them to the left. Head to the right. Press them down, breathe in back to centre and change again. You might go a little further in this one. Breathe in and back to the centre and the other way. One more time, breathe into center, twist, press them down. And last one, back to center and the other way. Press them down. And coming back to the center. Okie doke, let's inhale, bring that right knee into the chest. This is a fantastic way to cleanse the lungs and empty all the kind of stale air, I call it, out of the lungs and breathe fresh air in. Inhaling, exhale as you bring your head up to your knee and pull your knee into your chest. Now squeeze all the air out of your body. Hold it out for as long as you can, like empty, empty, empty. Then reach the arms above the head, foot down on the ground and breathe in. Then let's change legs. So we exhale with the left knee to chest, head to knee, and squeeze down on the knee so you empty the air out of the chest. Hold it out. When you need to breathe in, reach those arms and take a beautiful big breath in. And the right leg again. Exhale, head to knee, squeeze it out. And you feel that nice kind of stretch as well through your back and butt. Inhale as we reach. And left leg, exhale, cleansing the body, cleansing the lungs. And reach those arms, breathing in. Bringing the hands down by your side now. Keep that lower back on the ground and bring both legs up off the ground. And we're going to cycle, upside down cycling here. Just gently moving the knees and the hips, getting them going. If you need to pop your hands under your butt to make it a bit easier, do so. And you can start to make that cycle a little larger to challenge your belly. And warming up through that area, not only through hips and knees, but through the abdomen. Let's see if we can make the cycle go backwards and flex your feet as you go backwards. So you push out through the heel and start to get a bit of a stretch through the back of the legs. That's it. 4 more. 2, 1. And take hold of those knees, bring them into your chest, open them wide. And we're going to take hold behind the knees, and we're coming into what we call, this is a happy baby pose. You try and pull your knees to the armpits. And some of you can reach up and grab your ankles and pull down here. It's a beautiful stretch for the lower back and the upper back. Keep that chin tucking to chest and press your tailbone down towards the floor. And you'll feel that lengthen through the whole spine. It's like you're kind of flattening your back on the floor here as we open the hips as well. 2 more big breaths. And releasing those feet down to the floor. All right. Breathing in. We're going to bring the hands onto the back of the head and exhale. Contract up that upper body. Add curl and down. And again. Exhale up and down. And up and down. And 2 more, and then we're adding the legs. And up and down. Now we're going to bring that right knee up. Breathing in. Exhale. Extend and lower that leg as you bring the upper body off the ground. Inhale back. Exhale, extend. Inhale back. And exhale. Inhale. 4 and back. 3. 2. Hold it there on 1. Little pulses with that leg, little lifts. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up to the ceiling. Reach those arms up. Squeeze your abdomen up a little more for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then hold that leg as you rest the upper body and pull that leg into a stretch, a hamstring stretch. And let's circle that right ankle. Just circle the foot there, getting a good stretch behind the leg and the other way. Now placing that foot onto the left knee, just let it rest. All right, we can take our arms by our side for now. You can flex your left foot and we're going to push the bottom up off the ground and down. Push up and down. Bottom lift and lower. That's it. Bottom lift and lower. Press. Exhale up, inhale down. And 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And coming down. Bringing your hands onto the back of your head once again. And now we're coming up off the ground, ab curl, but bring the left elbow across to the right knee. And come down. Exhale, contract across. Inhale down and up. Now working stronger if you want. You lift that left foot off the ground and lower. So it's a leg lift and the elbow will come closer to the knee, or the knee will come closer to the elbow with the leg lift and down. 6 more here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and releasing that body down. Take your arms out wide to the side again, and with the leg there, we're going to cross it right over. So just cross it over, that right leg over a bit further. Now we're going to twist again over to the left. So it's a bit stronger, this twist, and hold it for a few breaths. Your head can turn over your right shoulder blade presses down into the floor, and you're twisting, lovely twist through that spine, breathing there. 2 more breaths. And rolling back to the center, unfold the legs. Let's get ready for our other side. Bring your hands onto the back of your head again. Breathing in, we're going to do 3 single ab curls up and down. Really working that tummy and down. And again. And now we lift our left foot off the ground. Exhale as we lower and extend the leg away off the ground, upper body off the ground. Inhale, back down. Exhale, extend the leg, upper body off. Inhale and exhale up. Inhale down. Let's do 6 more. 6 and 5. Using whichever breath is comfortable for you. 3. It might be a mixture of breath today. 2. Hold yourself up, hold that leg off the ground, and little pulses with that leg. Just little pulses. Lift, lift. That's it. Pulse, pulse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach that leg up. Hold the body up towards the leg for the last little 5 counts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then hold the leg. Release that upper body and give that leg a stretch and alleviate that strengthening through the belly. So we're working quite a bit through the core today of the body. Circle that top foot. And circle it the other way. You can feel all the muscles in your leg working to do that. Very clever. We're very clever. Now placing that foot onto the right knee, arms by your side to begin with. We're flexing our right foot and we're doing our bottom lifts. So push your bottom up and down. So it's a single leg push up, getting that right butt going and the back of the hamstring strong. Push up and down. Lift and lower. Lift. That's good. 6 more and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rolling back down. Hands onto the back of your head again. And now we're doing our ab curl and the right elbow comes across to left knee. Contract and down. Exhale, come up and across. Inhale, down. Exhale. Leg lift as well if you want. So that right leg lifts up and down as you bring the upper body off the ground. So it's quite a strong movement for the core of the body. Just do what you can. Just back off a little bit if you need to, or have a break if it's getting too strong. 5 more like this. 4, 3, 2, 1. And releasing the head to the floor. Take those arms out wide. Cross the leg over completely and twist. So the knees go to the right, head goes to the left. And staying in that lovely twist for the body. Breathing here. Three more breaths. And coming back to the center, releasing those legs and straightening them out. Straighten the legs out onto the floor. Let's reach the arms above the head. We're going to see if we can do a roll up all the way up to sitting. So I want you to squeeze your ankles, or it's not really your ankles, it's your heels. Squeeze the heels of your feet together. Breathing in, bring the upper body, and exhale. See if you can come all the way up to sitting. Lifting up tall and stretch forward just to wherever you can. Feel that stretch in the back of the legs. Then lift up tall again. And we're going to come roll all the way down. See if you can roll all the way down to the ground. And rolling all the way up. Roll all the way up. Squeeze. Now if you need to hold on to come up, do so. Sit up. Stretch forward. Inhale again. And exhale. Squeeze those heels. It really helps. And you're squeezing down. Lowering yourself down. One more time. Let's roll all the way up. Inhale. Exhale. Up. And sit up tall now. Stay sitting up tall. Now, if you have trouble sitting up tall, I want you to bend your knees so that you can. That's better. And then you're going to bring the arms into cactus arms. And squeeze those heels as you double rotate one way and then the other. Exhale. And double rotate each way. That's it. Getting those, you're sitting right up on those sit bones here. One more each way. Back to the center. And we're going to reach all the way forward and come into a soft forward fold. Just allow the body to soften down. You can let your feet relax if you like and just feel that stretch through the whole back body and right up through that upper spine as well. And coming back up to sitting. Once again, I want you to keep the heels together if you can. We're going to sit up here, like the arms up. Now we're going to really scoop in through the belly and curve that upper spine. So you're pulling through the tummy, curve, sit tall, and come down halfway. Rotate to the right, back to center, rotate to the left, back to center. Sit up tall for a moment and scoop that belly. Stretch the fingertips forward. Sit up again. Similar movement here, but you're coming down using lower abdomen a bit more. Rotate to the right, back to the center, squeeze your heels, rotate to the left. Back to center, sitting up tall. One more of these, scoop that body. Sit up, come down again halfway and rotate to the right and center, rotate left, center, and sitting up. Let's do an opposite movement. Bring those hands back behind you. Point your toes now, still squeezing the ankles towards each other. Pull the shoulders back and lift the chest. Stay with that, or pressing up to work a little harder for those who want to. And opening into this strong, open chest movement. Holding as you breathe in and out for 3 more breaths. And coming back down, sitting back up tall again. Okay, reach those arms out to the side again and rotate to the right. See if you can sit up nice and tall as you twist to the right. Let's bring that left hand down on the outside of the leg and keep pulling. Push against your leg and see if you can pull that arm back a little further. Breathing there. Sitting up as tall as you can. 2 more breaths. And releasing back to the center. And twisting the other way. Take that right hand on the outside of the left leg and twist and hold. Two more breaths. And back to the center. And just give those shoulders a little roll out. Okay, coming with the knees bent now, but the heels of the feet are together. So heels are together, knees are slightly apart. And we're sitting here. Alrighty, sitting up on those sit bones. So back into a bit more traditional Pilates for this one. We're going to scoop that belly down and come down halfway. Now rotate the arms and once again open that right arm a bit further. Then come back to the center, rotate to the left and open that left arm a bit further. Come back to the center and sit up nice and tall. Come down again, try that again. Use your tummy, squeeze your heels. Twist first and then open that arm further, that right arm. Then come right over to the left and open that left arm further. Come right back to center and sitting up tall. Try it again, scooping down. Rotate the arms and then open the right arm as far as it'll go. Coming all the way over to the left and open the left arm. Coming all the way back to center and sitting up nice and tall. Okay, changing our movement a little bit. Going to make it a little more challenging. We're scooping down here, bringing the hands to prayer. And you're going to tap them to the right, to the center, and tap them to the left. Center, tap. Center, left. Center, squeeze those ankles, center, right. One more each way. Left, center, and sitting up tall. Take a break with the legs, so we're coming into a nice big open diamond stretch. You can press the elbows down onto the knees and you can lean forward. That's it. So I've got the knees bent there, Mari. Soles of the feet together. That's it. And just coming into like a Baddha Konasana but with wider legs. The heels aren't too close to the groin. That's it. 3 more breaths here. And coming back up, coming back to our posture, we're going to either do, making this exercise a bit stronger, we're back to our heels together, knees slightly apart, hands in prayer. Now you can either come down and do the tapping from side to side with the feet on the floor, or you can take those legs up. You can bring the knees together here and tap to the floor, center, tap to the other side, tap to the floor, center, and tap. It's very strong with those legs up. Pop them down if it's too strong. Just again, 1 more each side, side. Hold on to those legs, everyone, and sit up tall. And now we're coming into Navasana, which is the boat pose. So you lean back, you're still scooping through your belly, lift those feet off. Now you can all probably do that with the hands holding. See if we can let go. And anyone who wants to take it into the full pose, the legs come up straight. That's it. If you want to have a go, good. Holding there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and releasing down. Woo. Place the feet down and hands on the ground again. Once again, another opening movement for that chest. Pull the shoulders back and press the hips up off the ground if you want into our tabletop position. and breathing there. 3 more breaths. And coming down onto your butt. Okay, we're going to flip over and onto our knees. I feel like I've snuck up the carpet. I'm just going to roll back down the carpet. All right, so Helen, if you need to, come onto your elbows for most of this, or fists, or roll up and pop a towel underneath your hands so it's not as intense on your wrists. Just into a happy cat, arching the belly and contracting the back. Feel how your tailbone lifts right up and the back of the head's almost pulling towards the tailbone. And then go the opposite way, where you tuck and the pubic bone pulls forward and the forehead pulls towards the pubic bone. And you suck the belly up. And then going the other way again, unfold and arch. And exhale, squeeze the belly, tuck the tail. And coming back into the center. Now, as I mentioned, you can do the next exercise on your elbows if you need to. Otherwise, if you're comfortable, stay on all fours. We're going to just extend the left leg out and push into the heel, push back so you really stretch that calf muscle and activate that left thigh. Then roll over the ball of the foot and then press back and then roll over the ball of the foot. That's it, just press it back, just moving that ankle. Then press it back and hold it back. And we're going to lift it off the floor and pulse that leg. Keeping the belly nice and steady, the shoulders are solid here. Pulsing that leg. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring the knee in and double pulse. Pulse, pulse. Bring the knee down. And again, lift and pulse, pulse that leg. Bring the knee down and pulse, pulse. Now, opposite arm can come into play if you want to. You extend the right arm and pulse, pulse, and then you bring elbow to knee. Inhale and reach, and then elbow to knee. Just do the leg work if it's too much with the arm. Exhale. 4 more. 4 and in. 3 and in. 2 and in. 1 and hold. Bend that knee and see if we can reach our arm back towards the foot. If you can, grab your foot, do so, and push your foot into your hand. If not, just hold it there for 4 breaths. Releasing back down, leave the leg extended. Shift your right foot out to the side as you rotate and up with that left arm up to the ceiling now. Okay, squeeze the tummy here. Let's lift up that left leg. We're going to extend that arm above your head, the left arm, elbow to knee here. So squeeze and lengthen. Now squeeze and pause. We're adding. Lift it here, lower, and extend it back. So you bring elbow to knee, you lift them up a little, back and extend. Bring them together, lift, use that tummy and extend. That's it. And lift, extend. 4 more. And reach, 3. Reach, 2. Reach, last 1. Now reach, pop the foot down, but pop it a little behind you, and then slowly move this top arm. We're going to circle this top arm, really over the head, down around, right back to your waist and up and over. And feel that stretch that happens through the side body. Push into the left foot, so you've got your balance.
And then on the next circle, leave the arm over the head and push into the foot as you open through the whole side body. So the arm's coming right over the head there, Tony, palm down to the ground. That's it, opening into that side stretch, everyone. You can turn the head up to the ceiling if you've got your balance. 2 more breaths. And releasing right down to the floor.
Big breath in into happy cat and exhale into that squeeze and angry cat. And again, inhale and exhale. Coming back to your flat back, I'm just turning around so you can see, and we're going to extend our right leg onto the ground first, push into the heel and roll over the toe. Push into the heel. Remember, you can be down on your elbows again here. Into the heel and roll over. Into the heel and then lift that leg up and pulse that leg. That's it. Shoulders are nice and strong and you're pulling up through that belly. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower the knee to knee and lift and double pulse. Pulse with the leg, bring the knee down into the chest and pulse, pulse. That's it. If you want to bring in the opposite arm, you can. Pulse, pulse, elbow to knee, woo, and lift, lift. Just slow it down so that you've got your balance. Lift, lift, elbow to knee, lift, lift. Elbow to knee, and 4 more. Elbow to knee. 3, squeeze. 2, squeeze. 1. Then leave the leg out, pop the hand down, and we're going to, we're bending the knee and we're reaching the arm around to the back. I almost forgot this one. Or grabbing the heel or ankle, pressing that foot into the hand if you can. If not, just holding there with the knee bent. 3 more breaths. Great stretch for the front of the leg here as well. And releasing out, keep the leg out but pop it down. Shift that left foot out to the left and rotate and off that right arm. So now from here, extending the arm and lift the leg off the ground. Stabilize, then elbow to knee, then we lift, lower and extend them out. So elbow to knee, keep the connection, lift them up, lower a little bit and extend. Bring elbow to knee, lift and extend. 4 more. Lift, extend. 3, extend. 2, extend. 1, extend. Pop that foot down behind you and circle this top right arm. Just a nice big circle and feel the movement through the shoulder and how it changes the stretch through the side of your body. And on the next one, leave that arm right over your head, stretching into it and push your hip up to the ceiling to get that beautiful side stretch as you breathe in and out here. One more breath. And releasing right down. Beautiful. Okay, coming up off your wrists, onto your knees, rolling out those shoulders for a moment. Let's do our circling of our wrists and just give them a bit of a break. We've been doing a bit of wrist strengthening this week. It's actually been quite good. Circle them the other way. Now, clench the fists. Really squeeze them in, and I want you to down, press down and up. Down and up with the wrists as you squeeze them. This brings strength into the movement.
You'll feel it up through your forearms as well. Now tuck and swing them back. Then come back up and unfold them. Tuck the wrists and swing them back. Lift those arms and come up and unfold them. 2 more, and tuck, lift, up, unfold, and again, lift and unfold. Okay, we're going to take our right leg out to the side. Lift into that left arm. This is a traditional yoga pose called the gate pose, as we slowly go into a side stretch over that leg, turning the head. Try not to let the arm come in front of the face. Keep it above and look up if you can towards the ceiling here. But you're reaching into the fingers now. We're opening the hand. Breathing your best breath here for 3 more. And releasing that arm out. Beautiful. Swap the legs over straight away. Let's do the other side. Reach into the right arm, drawing up through the navel and extending into our gate pose. Sit, breathing there. Look up to the ceiling if you've got that ability or that openness in the neck and shoulder. 2 more beautiful big breaths in and out. And releasing out. Great. Coming back onto your knees. Tucking your toes up here. My knees are about hips width apart. We're going to take the hands back onto the legs. Pull the shoulders back and lift your sternum, your chest, up toward the ceiling and open the throat and chin. And holding that, see if you can draw up through the pelvic floor here as you lift and open that chest. Now some of you might like to take this into the Halastrasana where you pop your hands onto your heels, but that's quite strong, so just stay with the hands on the back of your legs and really open up that front body again. 3 more breaths. And coming all the way up, and this time placing your hands onto the ground and pulling your bottom back to your heels. Lengthening out. Check those hands on the ground, the shoulder width apart, and the hands are quite spread, the fingers. And pressing into the pads and the balls of your fingers so that there's some action going on. Lengthening that spine, then coming forward. Keep that position and you'll come into a half plank almost straight away here, and lift, arch now into what we call an up-facing dog as we open the body. Then come back through that half plank and slowly pull the bottom back to the heels. That's it. Then coming back through to that half plank and open up into an up-facing dog movement. Coming back to the half plank and once again pulling the bottom back to the heels. Okay, we're going to come to the half plank again, and this time we're going to stay there and see if we can lower ourselves to the floor and push back up again. So the elbows stay in close to the body, push down, push back up, pull the bottom back to the heels. Try that again, coming forward, lower yourself to the ground, strengthen those shoulders and back of the arms, push yourself up, come back. We'll just do 1 more of these. Come forward and lower yourself and stay down on the ground now. Stay right down. Okay. Once again, we want to strengthen through that upper body. I want the arms out into cactus arms. Put the forehead to the ground. So you lengthen through the back of your neck. Pull the shoulders down. Drawing up through the core of your body. So your tummy's pulling up if you can as you lift that upper body and lift the elbows up off the ground and pulsing the elbows. Lift, lift. Squeezing the muscles between your shoulder blades here to lift. That's good. For 6 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold them up, extend them out straight and lift them again. lift again, quite strong, staying here. Keep pulling the shoulders back and down as you lift them up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now extend them back behind you, palms up, lift again, lift, lift, lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relaxing down to the ground. Turn your head to one side. Have a few breaths and just release out through the shoulders and through that lower back. This time we're working with the upper body and the lower body. See if we can clasp the hands together behind our back, palms together. Inhale, lift the upper body and pull into your hands. So they pull away and once again opens your chest. If you can, both legs are off the ground. Holding this pose. Continuing to breathe in and out as best you can for another 4 breaths. Then releasing down and extending the arms forward and reaching long into the fingers. Lengthen out through the whole body here from the tips of the toes to the fingertips. Then lift the arms and legs and we're going into what we call swimming. So kicking arms and legs, strengthening through that whole spine. See if you can pull on through your belly. Pull that tummy on. 4, 3, 2, 1, and releasing down. Relax down for a moment. Wiggle that butt from side to side if you need to and loosen up through the lower back there. Bringing the hands back underneath your shoulders, tucking your toes. See if you can push back up to that half plank. Push back up and pull the bottom back to the heels. Okay, this is called downward dog preparation pose. So when you've got your toes tucked up the way they are and your bottom pulling back and your hands and arms reaching forward, that's the position between the hands and the feet. So as you lift your bottom up and push up into a down facing dog, that's the length between hands and feet. Let's pedal out through the feet here. Bend one knee and stretch one calf and alternate. Just opening through those whole ankles, Achilles, calves, and opening through your shoulders. Then pressing both heels down, stay there for a moment, nice and strong. Now we're going to move forward into that plank, a full plank. Only if you can. If you can't manage the full, you come to the half, and then we come forward into an up-facing dog. Your knees can come to the floor and open up through that chest. Lifting back up, use your tummy to back to plank and lifting back into the downward dog. Beautiful. And then coming onto your knees and we're going to step our right leg onto the outside of our hand. Coming into a lunge here and take your right hand onto your knee and open it out. So you can open that knee and turn the head over the right shoulder. Anyone who wants to open that right arm, you can. So we're twisting and opening. Really rolling onto the outside edge of that right foot so that my hip really opens there. Let's get 2 more breaths. Bringing that arm over and on the inside of that leg, place that right hand down. Now open up your left arm and holding this stretch or twist, looking up to ceiling if you can, 4 breaths. Coming back down. Now coming up, you might want to shift this foot into the middle a little bit and come into a deep lunge with the arms up. I've just got my hands open and up, and if you can look up, do so. And let's lean over to the right a little bit so that you open through that left hip flexor. Breathing there. and come back to center, come up and straightening over that front leg, reaching down. Fingertips might get to the floor or just on the leg, and stretching out over that front leg now. This is in a splits preparation pose. Make sure you're not feeling it too strongly behind the knee. Bend the knee a little if you are. You want the stretch more into the bellies of the muscles, not just in the joint. 2 more breaths. Then coming back up onto the knees. So come right up, and we're here. We're going to reach our arms up and open them out to the side and twist to the right. Feel that twist through your body. That's it, lovely. Now we're going to bring that left elbow on the outside of that knee. Our left elbow on the outside of the knee. That's it. Keep looking back at your right hand. Then if you want to bring that hand to the other hand, you bring them into prayer and they come into the center of your chest. Lovely. Now those who want a little challenge here, you can try and lift the back knee off the ground. This is a full twist and yoga pose for 3 more breaths. And coming down and releasing. Bring those hands back down to the floor. Let's see if we can step back into a down facing dog. Stretching out, moving into a plank. Come forward into the up facing dog. Rolling up and open. Lift back through the plank and into your down facing dog. Bring the knees to the floor and step that left leg on the outside of your left arm. Take your left hand onto your knee. I'll do this way so you can see, and you press that knee open, and we turn our head over our left shoulder now, and you can open out your left arm if you want. That's it. 2 more breaths. Then you bring that arm back on the inside of that left leg and connect the arm to the leg as you open the right arm and look up to the ceiling. 4 breaths. Bring that arm down. And now pulling back over that front leg. Actually, no, we come right into our deep lunge first. Deep lunge and lift those arms up. And leaning over to the left a little bit. So you open through the right hip flexor. That's it, breathing there. One more breath. Then release, and now stretch over that front leg. Stretching down and giving that front leg a great hamstring, stretching into the butt there. One more breath. Then coming back up, bend that knee and come right up and just into a forward kind of kneeling. Bring those arms up and open them out to the side. Now twist to the left. Feel that twist through the body. Then we're going to bring that right arm on the outside of the knee and push against the knee. So you twist your body further to look to that left hand. Then if you want to bring the hands together into prayer in front of your chest, do so. And those who want a challenge, you try and take that back knee off the ground. So that's how you stabilise. You're pressing that right elbow to the left knee and it stabilises you there. One more breath. Lower the back knee, releasing out, hands down. And we're going to step back into our downward dog. That's it. Come forward to the plank if you can, and into that up-facing dog. Open that chest. Then back through plank into your downward dog. And this time we're going to walk our feet to our hands. Walk them in and come into a hang. Hanging down, let's take hold of the elbows and hang down. You can have your knees a bit soft and just see if you can loosen up through the head and the neck there. And breathing here. This is really an opportunity now to just let go a little bit. Try and free the body in this pose and free the mind as if all the thoughts are just hanging out of your head, and breathing them out, letting them go. Then let go of the arms and roll slowly up to standing. Use your tummy, roll all the way up. We're going to breathe in, take those arms up to the sky, look up. Lengthen through the whole body, pull up through that pelvic floor, lift through the arms, lift through the legs, stretching up. Then opening the arms, and we're coming into a squat. Squatting down, holding that squat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in, back up to standing. Reach those arms right up. Then bring the head to the center and see if we can lift onto the balls of the feet. Rise up nice and steady, a little balance. Then we're going to come down into a squat again if we can. On the heel, lift the heels up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Open the arms and fold up over the legs again. Take hold of your legs this time and pull yourself into a forward fold. Stretching down. Then bend your knees from here and see if you can come down onto your bottom. Right down. I want to do one more twist to finish. So extending your left leg straight out and bring that right leg over the top. And sit up nice and tall. This is a really good twist. Actually, I'm going to give you options. You can go this way, which is a bit easier, where your body's a bit more open. And you put that right arm over the leg and twist that way, or you can go a little bit more challenging, where that left elbow goes onto the outside and you twist. So choose whichever way feels okay for you today, and let's have a good twist for 4 or 5 breaths. Then coming back out and changing those legs over. And make sure you do the same twist on the other side, just to balance out the body. Two more breaths. Back to center and releasing out. Let's come into a lying position now just for a moment, so make yourself comfortable. If you want to put your pillow under your head, you can, or quickly pop something over you. We're going to do a little relaxation. You can even put your pillows under your knees if that's comfortable. Just lying down. And so you let the feet flop naturally apart and the arms are away from the body. Palms preferably turned up towards the ceiling so that you open the chest. Close your eyes down. Just feel your body. Feel all the sensations in your whole body at this moment. Feel what's happening in your feet and your toes. Feel what's happening in your legs, and your knees and hips. Feel what's happening in your buttock, in your pelvis, in your belly, your lower back. Feel what's happening in your spine, your backbone, in the rib cage, the back of the ribs, the sides and the front. Feel your chest, your collarbone area. Feel your shoulders, both of the arms, the elbows, the hands and thumbs. Feel your throat, your neck, the back of your head, your ears, your face, the jaw, your cheeks, your eyes and eyelids, your forehead, your whole body. Just breathing in and out and being with your whole body and all of those sensations that you can feel right now. And just in this small time that we've been lying still, sensations will have changed and shifted. Perhaps settled. So your body is in a constant state of change. On a very small cellular level, your body is always changing. Feelings arise and they fall. Sensations arise and fall. They come and go. Energy, it comes and it goes too. And emotions, they come and they go. So this is what we can feel and be aware of when we're feeling a bit flat. Emotions will come and they will go. So we have to be mindful to allow that process, to be with it. And your movement and yoga and Pilates practices help you get through those times, help you continue that energy flow within your body to shift not only physical feelings but emotions as well. So deepening your breath now, really feel that breath again into our bellies and chests and ribs. Like we did at the beginning of the class, start to expand your breath. So deliberate, conscious breath now. And take your time, but rolling over onto one side. You can have the eyes still closed here.
And then making your way up to your sitting position. If you want to grab your pillow, you can sit up on a pillow or two. Just helps to keep that spine upright. If you're comfortable with your legs crossed, do that. Otherwise, just leave them out in front. And rest your hands on your knees or in your lap. And we're sitting up nice and tall through that spine and closing our eyes again. We're more alert as we sit up, but I'm still hoping you've got that lovely, softer, relaxed feeling that we had when we lay down. Bring that into your upright posture. So your shoulders are relaxed, your face is soft, your belly is free to breathe.
Sorry.
And deepen the breath into your belly now. Nice full deep breaths into the belly and chest. Just take a moment to observe how you feel at this moment in time. In your body, in your breath, in your spirit. Your whole self. Bringing the hands into prayer position in front of your heart as a gesture of gratitude to yourself for making the time and energy to be here today for you. And being open, perhaps a little vulnerable to possibilities and to the rest of your day. Thanks everyone. Namaste to you all. And if you've joined me on the mat today and you're in YouTube land, if you'd like to know more about weekly classes, please press the subscribe button and enjoy